Get ready! The Arizona Wrestling Federation returns to Scottsdale, Arizona at Odyssey in the Desert, sponsored by Jolly Roger's Pizza Time and the Coffee Code. Join your favorite AWF stars for some exciting live pro wrestling action. Ringside seats start at only $10. Get your tickets now and more information at ArizonaWrestlingFederation.com. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Arizona Wrestling Federation Crossfire. This is Gabriel Anders, and we have some action-packed excitement for you here tonight. We're underway. You see Parada, beloved by the AWF fan nation, taking on newcomer Paradox here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in El Mirage, Arizona, here at Gentry Park, wrestling under the stars here this evening. You see a magnificent turnout here tonight for the Arizona Wrestling Federation. And they're getting a little bit of shake, shimmy, and roll right away from Parada. Parada, of course, current AWF state champion. Paradox, a newcomer. Hails from Puerto Rico. He's a second generation AWF star. His father, a luchador from across the pond in Puerto Rico himself, as well as many other facets across the country. Parada now seems to be on guard and not quite sure what to expect from the newcomer Paradox, as same thing with us here. Haven't seen much of this individual here making his debut on AWF Crossfire. Going around the back, and that's not what you want to do for Parada. You get some gyrating for your troubles. Oh, and a big forearm. I guess that's one way to counter it. Paradox now following up with another. Seems to have Parada reeling now in the corner, laying the boots to him. Early on, Paradox taking the early advantage. He's going to want to be careful, though. Referee not quite getting up to a 5 count, but if a 5 count is administered, well, Parada's in the corner. That could result in a disqualification for Paradox. Parada now turning back into the corner. Levels him himself. Charging back in. Oh, Parada with the backside. And again. Could we be going one more time? Oh, I think it was going for that knee. Paradox ducks out of the way, catches the back elbow for his trouble. Parada now against the ropes. Gets the clothesline, and another. Parada springs back up. I think that was Mystique more so for Paradox. Up. About to go for a third clothesline. Paradox catches him, though. Oh. Looking to lay waste with a big kick to the back of the head. And Parada gets one of his own. Paradox is stunned. Parada's up in this crowd. Giving it up for Parada. Now what could he be signaling for in the corner? I think he's going to try to kick his head off. Paradox moves out of the way. Oh, and a big drop kick off the ropes. Paradox still reeling from those clotheslines in the offense of Parada. But has Parada in a good place. Oh, just a kick back to the liver now. Right in the back. That'll keep Parada down, at least for the time being. Oh, getting a little spanky of his own is Paradox. Parada might want to see what he can do about trying to climb the ropes up, but Paradox not letting up again. Can't keep him in that. Can't keep him in that corner too long. The referee let him know he can get disqualified. Lays out Parada to the ropes, and Paradox might still be acclimating to the rulebook of the Arizona Wrestling Federation. More of a traditional wrestling league is what we have here in the Arizona Wrestling Federation. Parada still taking the abuse by Paradox. Paradox, I think, insulting some of the fans at ringside. That's not quite kosher, and that's not really something we support here in the Arizona Wrestling Federation. Parada now working his way back to the corner. See an excellent crowd on hand here tonight to watch the Arizona Wrestling Federation Crossfire in El Mirage, Arizona, again at Gentry Park. Fantastic turnout, and Parada now scraping the back of Parada's head, Paradox that is. Was using him as a trampoline there. Paradox definitely impressed with his own attack. However, the crowd here in El Mirage can't say that they will say the same. Parada back to his feet now. Paradox trying to kick him back down, and such educated feet from Paradox we're seeing here. I would have taken him for a high flyer, but seems like an arsenal of kicks. Just a 1 count though. Parada able to kick out. You're going to need more than that to defeat the AWF State Champion, Parada. Oh, stomping down on the elbow as Parada is trying to work his way back to his feet. Just to advise everybody at home watching here tonight, this is a non-title match. The AWF State Championship held by Parada. Not currently on the line here this evening. Paradox now driving his knee in between the shoulder blades of Parada. This is a good attack, wearing his opponent down. But Parada able to utilize his lower body strength to make his way to the feet. But now Paradox has him up, now just trying to embarrass the state champion in front of this large crowd. You see them here tonight with an airplane spin. Might have disoriented himself. Both competitors not quite sure where they are, and Parada connects to the back of the head. Both men down now. First they were dizzy, now they're flat down. Face down on the mat, both men. Paradox crawling over. If he can get a cover on the champion, he can definitely move up the rankings here in the AWF. However, Parada smartly moving to the corner. Springs out. Big back as Paradox reeling in a back elbow. Paradox drives him down to the mat. Going for the cover is Parada. Just a 2 count there for the state champion. Parada is one of the most impressive AWF stars, opening up the fire. The doozy of a match. Oh! Brings him over the head and to the mat. Paradox now, that might be the momentum sway he's needing. Off the ropes now. Another drop kick. This could do it. Parada down, out cold. It's seemingly Paradox going for the cover. Oh, just a 2 count there. I think Paradox might be thinking he had a 3 there now. Just sort of seemingly frustration getting to Paradox now. Parada rolling out towards the apron, trying to work his way up. Paradox seems like he thinks he may have victory in hand now. What does he go? Oh, looked like he was going to finish Parada off, but Parada counters with a strike and then an enziguri to the back. It looks like it might have connected to the shoulder, or possibly in between the shoulder blades again, where he was working on softening Parada up a bit ago. Oh, wait a minute, Paradox now. Going to the ropes. Oh, amazing agility by Paradox, but misses with the sort of standing swanton off the ropes. Parada connects to the back of the head. Big knee to the face, going for the cover, and that'll do it. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner here, Parada, the AWF State Champion. Again, this is a non-title match. The championship not on the line, but nonetheless, Parada getting the W here in El Mirage on AWF Crossfire. And the AWF Fan Nation, tell you what, they love them some Parada, and, well, why wouldn't you? A little bit of a celebration here. So, ladies and gentlemen, as they get cleared out from the ring, we're going to go ahead and let you know that if you haven't heard already, tell a friend, tell your family members. We're going to be going weekly. You can see us at the Odyssey in the Desert Live Pro Wrestling AWF Showdown every Friday night. Front row tickets and ringside seats. Well, ringside starts at only $10. Front row tickets get a free collector's poster. This week will be Sefa Fatu for the first week, October the 18th, and we're going to go ahead and go back to the action now as Leslie Aris, former women's champion, set to take on Mystique in an AWF women's division match here in El Mirage on Crossfire. And this crowd is, wait a minute, this crowd in love with Aris as she's entering the ring, but Mystique, oh, don't take a bow after that. That's disgraceful. Attacks her from behind. And we're going to go ahead and looks like this match is underway. Mystique trying to take the advantage. These two earlier in the year having quite the feud, and when this match was announced, I wasn't quite sure that we'd seen it. Mystique taking a long leave of absence. Looks like the hair's finally grown back. At least with an early cover, just a 1 count. Of course, Mystique, back earlier in the year, was competing with Elise over the Women's Championship, a feud of sorts, a rivalry that grew between the two. After one of our shows out in Tempe, Arizona. Oh, Elise with a big kick. Mystique down now. Oh, going for the cover, but Mystique wisely rolls out. A veteran maneuver. Leslie Elise, this is not her first rodeo, but Mystique definitely has the veteran's advantage now. She's on the offensive early, but Elise able to sway the momentum and, oh yeah, go ahead and grab a water bottle. That's not yours, Mystique. Going back in, telling the ref to get Elise back. She's ready for the fight, but also a good mind game this could be from Mystique. Again, oh, come on. Get in and wrestle, Mystique. What are you doing? Go back to the water, of course. Stay hydrated. It's hot outside, isn't it? It's a late summer evening in El Mirage, Arizona. Heaven forbid you should get in and wrestle the former champion. Mystique now taking her sweet time outside. Leslie Aris able to not only defend her championship successfully multiple times against Mystique, but Mystique had multiple attacks, kissed her father in Tempe, also cut pieces of those lovely blue locks from Aris, but as a result, Aris was able to win a hair versus title match. Oh, kick to the midsection, now to the chest. Oh, big clothesline goes down. The AWF Fan Nation here in El Mirage solidly behind Leslie Aris, the former champion. Strike to the face, and another one, working her into the corner. One of those patented high boots from Aris. And this crowd is loving her, taking their pillar to post. They are quite happy to see Leslie Aris in firm control. How about a fourth one? Get her in all of them, Aris. Come on, Leslie. Oh. Mystique foot out, fighting back now. Headbutt to the back of the head. Mystique now has her. Oh! Referee, you're going to want to check her throat after that one. I think that might have caught right on the top rope. Looks like that might have been the momentum swayer that Mystique's needing now, coming back in full control.
Use it.
Wait a minute, she's going for that tie. No, we've seen this before. It's a part of her attire, but only to gain an advantage. Referee stopping her. Referee is definitely familiar with Mystique's repertoire, or her plan of attack. On the record, it's been roughly about 8 months since the last time we saw Mystique in action, but she seems to have not skipped a beat here. Wait a minute, does she have that tie again? I think she might have the tie again. utilizing it to choke Leslie Elise. You can hear her laboring now after that attack. Was hiding it within her hair, it looks like. The referee caught it, but not after some damage may have been done on an already possibly injured throat after coming down on the top rope. Now just standing on her hair. Come on, referee. Get in there and break it up. Mystique, this is not the way an AWF star competes. Mystique now, still driving that throw. Oh, come on. That's just disgraceful. Have some class, Mystique. Leslie Elise now working her way to her feet. I think she might be soaring. She might be struggling for air at this point. And now continuing to work on the throat region and locking it, not quite in the throat. The referee's got to make sure that's not a choke, because she's been working on the windpipe of Elise. With the fan nation here getting behind in support of Leslie Elise, the former champion, but her face being driven into the mat, going for the cover now. Just a 2 count, Elise able to kick out. Both Mystique and Elise looking to get back into contention for that AWF Women's Championship, current by Viva Van. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break. AWF Fan Nation, get ready. The Arizona Wrestling Federation returns to Scottsdale, Arizona at Odyssey in the Desert, sponsored by Jolly Roger's Pizza Time and the Coffee Code. Join your favorite AWF stars for some exciting live pro wrestling action. Ringside seats start at only $10. Get your tickets now and more information at ArizonaWrestlingFederation.com. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back here on AWF Crossfire. Former AWF Women's Champion Leslie Elise. You see in the blue hair, black tights with gold trim, Mystique. Also a strong competitor in the AWF Women's Division for some time in the black tights with red trim of the tie/suspender getup that we've seen her utilize here tonight to her advantage as much as she can sneak by the referee. Elise being worked over on the outside, much to the chagrin of the AWF Fan Nation. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here in Crossfire in El Mirage, Arizona at Gentry Park. You see a wonderful turnout here for AWF Crossfire tonight. Mystique going to the top rope, Leslie Elise wisely rolling away. Seemingly down on the mat. I think there might be some sort of injury suffered to her windpipe. It might be tough for her to get air. The referee checking in constantly. Mystique has been working on the throat. Now, frustrating Mystique rolling away wisely again. I think she's trying to get air any way possible. Oh, wait a minute, Mystique turned her back on Elise, going for the roll-up. No, just a 2 count, but I thought she had it, and so did the Fan Nation here in El Mirage. Another clothesline. Leslie Elise back, full stride, gets her again with another flying clothesline, going for the cover. Oh, so close. Leslie Elise almost got the 3 count on Mystique, but Mystique able to kick out at just the last breath. Leslie Elise now signaling. It looks like she's going to the top, climbing the ropes. Elise working her way up from that middle rope. Oh, Mystique, wait a minute, caught wind of her and just a tad bit quicker than Elise expected. Yeah, these two ladies are in dangerous territory. Oh, able to kick Mystique off, and oh, what a bulldog! Leslie going for the cover. 2. Oh, I thought she had it that time. You see, everybody thought almost a stunned silence over Gentry Park here in El Mirage. I think we all thought Leslie Elise had it. The winner of this match will definitely be jockeying for position in the conversation in that AWF Women's Championship picture, currently held by Viva Van. Well, Mystique got out of the way at the last moment. You see the AWF Fan Nation not quite too high on Mystique. And you know what? I don't blame him for some of the tactics she uses, but what's she doing? Oh. City Patrol. Oh, smashes Elise's head back into the court. This could be it. Going for the cover. It's academic at this point. Oh, wait a minute. I stand corrected, and you know what? Rightfully so. I should have never count the former women's champion, AWF women's champion out. Elise able to kick out at 2. Mystique now. Mystique making a mistake potentially. Arguing with the referee. Wait a minute! Elise with another roll up! Going for the cover! She's got it this time! Oh, Leslie Elise with the victory, and the crowd here in El Mirage is going crazy for her. That'll teach you, Mystique. Maybe go back to the drawing board and take out some of those cheating ways. Leslie Elise showing good. AWF Fan Nation, get ready! The Arizona Wrestling Federation returns to Scottsdale, Arizona at Odyssey in the Desert, sponsored by Jolly Roger's Pizza Time and the Coffee Code. Join your favorite AWF stars for some exciting live pro wrestling action. Ringside seats start at only $10. Get your tickets now and more information at ArizonaWrestlingFederation.com. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here on AWF Crossfire. This is Gabriel Anders, and that is a scary man from there. Always frightened of him when I see him in the arena. You know, ooh, heebie-jeebies. But what doesn't give me the heebie-jeebies is AWF Showdown, coming back to Odyssey in the Desert every Friday night, starting October the 18th. Make sure you're there and join all the AWF stars in action, all your favorites. And then ringside tickets starting at only $10, and front row tickets, everyone who buys one will get a free Cephafat 2 collector's poster. Front row tickets only. Get your tickets at ArizonaWrestlingFederation.com. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here underway. Caleb Crunch in the colorful blue with orange, green, yellow, purple on his tights, and Funnybone, a man you might know, in the white and black trunks with a skull on his left side. Funnybone, scary man, quite the competitor. And Caleb Crunch debuted at this year's Wildcard Rumble in 2019 in Peoria, Arizona. Has had impressive outings in Peoria and Window Rock. And we'll see what he has right here in El Mirage, Arizona. We're in Gentry Park. We see a fantastic turnout here tonight. The AWF Fan Nation coming in force to watch AWF action. The stars of the AWF compete here on Crossfire tonight. The veteran Funnybone. Oh, hits him with the Hurricane Rana. The veteran had his number for a second. But now a drop kick by Caleb Crunch. Oh, going for the cover here. Oh, no. Funnybone kicking right out. And wait a minute, it looks like Caleb not going, attempting it again. I'm not... Spastic nature to Funnybone, which you can't quite... Oh! If you try to predict what he's doing, you'll probably end up with a stomp to the back of your head for your trouble and a clobbering blow to the face, as you see there. Oh! He's the scariest man in the AWF. I think he may be. He's frightening to no avail. A fan favorite, and I do enjoy watching him compete, that is for sure, but he's in the room. I tend to be a bit scared. I run the other way for majority. Now challenging Caleb Crunch to take a whack at him, and Funnybone seemingly impressed and want him to hit him again. Almost a masochist for pain is Funnybone. You don't necessarily want to go toe to toe. You're never quite sure what mind games he's playing, but I'm quite sure what's going on in that man's mind. The best bet for a competitor like Funnybone is bring your A game. You almost want to have almost a read and react type of approach. I'm not quite sure that Funnybone knows exactly what he's going to do next. However, has racked up a score of victories here in the Arizona Wrestling Federation. Especially over this last year. It's been for the last year or two, we've seen him compete for the AWF Heavyweight Championship and AWF State Championships on a number of occasions. Excellent turnout again here in Gentry Park for AWF Crossfire. El Mirage, Arizona. Our first time in El Mirage, Arizona. Big thank you to the city of El Mirage. We've had a fantastic outing coming out here for AWF Crossfire. Thank you, El Mirage, for showing out in force. Cover now just a 2 count. Seemingly torn, however, Caleb Crunch winning over fans in the AWF Fan Nation wherever he goes. Looks like might be picking Funnybone up for a suplex, but Bone blocking. Trying to outpower Caleb Crunch, but Caleb Crunch, a very strong, deceptively strong almost, powerful young individual. Could be one of the breakout stars in 2019 here in the AWF. Gets the suplex, going for the cover now. Could this be it? No, Funnybone able to kick out. Caleb Crunch now regrouping. Maybe a rookie mistake, sort of giving Funnybone space. Funnybone can turn the pace of a match in an instant. Oh, going back around just to Caleb Crunch, but Caleb Crunch able to hold his position on a back elbow for Funnybone. Off the ropes. Misses him again. Going for a back body drop, but telegraphed it. Oh, and gets a double stomp for his trouble into a cover. Oh, just a 2 count there. Caleb Crunch able to kick out, but he was caught off guard. And speaking of trying to get air into his lungs after a double stomp from Funnybone, that's exactly what Caleb Crunch is doing. Funnybone in control of the match now. At least for the time being, looks like to have regained the control. Caleb Crunch now. Connecting with the forearm. Caleb Crunch spilling out into the outside, and I think Funnybone might be wanting to take to the air here. Oh, Caleb Crunch had his number. Connected with the forearm as he was trying to get airborne. Wait a minute, Caleb Crunch now. Caleb Crunch taking flight as a sound. Everybody on board the 757 Caleb Crunch. Takeoff and landing. Funnybone got caught up on the runway. Now both men battling on the apron. Oh! Funnybone utilizing his instincts to get those lethal feet. Connecting, I think it caught Caleb Crunch just enough in the back of the shoulder and possibly the back of his head. Enough to stun him. Oh! Funnybone was about to finish him off with that one, but Crunch rolls out and a big overhead belly-to-belly suplex. This could be it. Oh, just a 2 count now. Caleb Crunch, what an amazing suplex from Caleb Crunch. Again, Caleb Crunch working, seeming to learn as this match progresses that you have to have more of a read and react type approach, almost utilizing Funnybone's momentum against him. It's the only way you can beat such a spontaneous competitor of Funnybone's talented nature. Caleb Crunch now looking for lift off again, but Funnybone to his feet. Both men off the ropes. And a big sidewalk slam from Crunch. This could do it. Oh, Funnybone kicking out at the last moment. Ladies and gentlemen, stay here. After this match, we have our main event for you. LJ Ramos, the outsider, taking on Danny G. One half of the tag team champions, Danny G of the Southwest Dream Team in singles competition here tonight. Caleb Crunch now staying on the attack, smart by the rookie. Both men going toe to toe. Crunch lifts him up. Oh, looks like he was going to take him down, but Bone rolls him up in the corner. Oh, and connects with a vicious knee. Funnybone is just so quick. Everything he does seems to be out of nowhere. And another knee right to the temple of Caleb Crunch. Oh, I hate when he does that. Ripping off his face is Funnybone's. Oh, gives me the willies every time. Going for the cover. Oh. Sorry, folks. It's unprofessional of me to shudder, but I hate it when he does that. Oh, you see it on the mat there. Caleb Crunch now to his feet after kicking out. Funnybone, I think, regrouping himself, or might just be on the prowl, stalking his prey. It looks like both men on the apron. You guys have to get that back in the ring. This does not bode well for either man. Funnybone, don't. Not on the outside. Don't do it. Caleb Crunch fighting back. Oh, Caleb Crunch reverses it. Almost sent Bone for a ride himself. Flipping back at the ring. Big clothesline. The crowd's loving that here in Mirage. Both men down. Caleb Crunch now back up to his feet. Can he get the cover here? 2. Oh, Funnybone kicking out. What an intense matchup we have. Again, Funnybone in the black and white tights, and Caleb Crunch now raising to his feet. An impressive showing by the rookie here in the blue tights with colorful pieces of cereal, I suppose, is what they are on his tights. Debuted here in the 2019 Wildcard Rumble and is definitely making a name for himself here in the Arizona Wrestling Federation. But Bone fighting back now. Caleb Crunch staying on him in the corner. Bone trying to evade danger. Fights out of it again that time. Oh, and the persistence, maybe one time too much. The veteran luring him in. Wait a minute. On the top is Funnybone. This is not where you want him if you're facing him in the ring. And that could be why. Going for the cover after the stomp, that'll do it. Funnybone with the victory over Caleb Crunch, the rookie. Ladies and gentlemen, an outstanding match. We have one more for you. Our main event here, LJ Ramos taking on Danny G of the Southwest Dream Team. When we come back, AWF Fan Nation, get ready! The Arizona Wrestling Federation returns to Scottsdale, Arizona at Odyssey in the Desert, sponsored by Jolly Roger's Pizza Time and the Coffee Code. Join your favorite AWF stars for some exciting live pro wrestling action. Ringside seats start at only $10. Get your tickets now and more information at ArizonaWrestlingFederation.com. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to AWF Crossfire, and it is main event time. You see Danny G making his way out to the ring. Right now, we're in Mirage, Arizona at Gentry Park, and ladies and gentlemen, you are getting ready for Crossfire's main event, but before we do, we want to let you know that all front row tickets, if you buy one, when we go weekly at Odyssey in the Desert, you get a free 752 collector's poster. That's right, but the quantities are limited, so go to ArizonaWrestlingFederation.com quick to snatch up your front row tickets. And remember, there'll be a new one each and every week, and while you're there, hop into the AWF shop. We have great hats, t-shirts, posters, and other great Arizona Wrestling Federation merchandise. And also, if you are looking to become a professional wrestler, enroll today in the AWF Academy. $25 for a trial, $100 for your first month, and only $150 per month, or $100 a month with setting up the auto pay. Enroll today again at ArizonaWrestlingFederation.com. Ladies and gentlemen, again, we're back here on Crossfire. You see Danny G and LJ Ramos in the ring. We are in El Mirage, Arizona at Bill Gentry Park with a fantastic crowd on hand. The AWF Fan Nation coming in droves to see AWF Crossfire here in El Mirage tonight. Referee checking down both of the opponents in tonight's main events. LJ Ramos, closest on the right of your screen, in the black tights with white wording. Danny G in the black long shorts with white trim, wording, and design, and white belt trim as well. Both have white belt trim, but Danny G also sporting the symbol of the New Mexican flag above on both of his boots. Danny G bandana to your left, LJ Ramos to your right. Starting with a handshake, a great show. Oh! That's not a great show, competitor. That's not anything nice. LJ Ramos attacking one half of the tag team champions from behind. I believe this match is underway. Referee reminding LJ Ramos to adhere by the rules of the AWF playbook. Getting an early advantage after jumping Danny G from behind. LJ Ramos, one of the greater young talents here in the Arizona Wrestling Federation, getting his chance to showcase his abilities here tonight. Facing one half of the tag team champions again, Danny G. Seems to have the advantage over him as he puts the boot throat in the corner. Oh, referee will want to watch. You want to keep that foot away from the throat. Potentially risk disqualification. Fan Nation not quite too happy with LJ Ramos' tactics, understandably so. Going for another cover now. Just a 1 count. Danny G kicks out. LJ Ramos smart to go for quick covers over the veteran of the AWF, Danny G. This may be the biggest challenge that LJ Ramos has faced here to date. Danny G, a former AWF heavyweight champion, a 2-time Arizona Wrestling Federation and current tag team champion with his tag team partner, Awesome Andy Palafox, the Fan Nation cheering their appearance. Oh, wait a minute, Danny might be looking to go up top, but no. LJ Ramos skaters and Danny G catches himself on the ropes and, oh, wait a minute, LJ Ramos taking his eye off the ball. Danny G getting airborne. You hear the ovation from the Fan Nation there. Clearing house to get out of the way, but definitely, yeah, they love Danny G here in El Mirage. That's for sure, and everywhere we go, the AWF Fan Nation, that is definitely one of their favorites. Danny G, that is. Danny G started with the AWF in 2013. Has defeated almost everybody on the roster that I can think of. Going for the cover, just a 2 count there. Sweeps Ramos' legs out from beneath him. Oh, going for that standing shooting star press, but misses. Ramos gets out of the way and a single-legged drop kick there. Ramos will do himself well not to be distracted by the fans at ringside here, but very vocal fan base here in El Mirage. Be hard not to, that's for sure. Excited to see us. The first time we've been in a Mirage. The company's long history. Danny G returning this year at the 2019 Wildcard Rumble. Was out for nearly a year in early spring of 2018. Was injured in a triple threat match between himself, Super Chaos, and Nintendo. Suffered I believe it was a torn ACL. Had to undergo surgery. Since returning, has been in phenomenal shape. Has really returned with fire, and also returned at the 2019 Wildcard Rumble. Came down to the final. Was one of the final 4 participants. Of course, as you know, won by Sefa Fatu, who later became the AWF and is still the current AWF heavyweight champion. We're cashing in his Wildcard Rumble number 1 contendership. Danny G, a former AWF heavyweight champion himself, as is his tag partner, Awesome Andy Palafox. LJ Ramos getting the upper hand, but he is very distracted by the fans at ringside. They are really getting to him. It's almost, first it seemed like a frustration, now it's almost a showboating. He's hot dogging, if you will, and he'll want to, again, stay clear. He needs to keep his eyes on Danny G. You see the constant looking over his shoulder. He's trying to prove something to the Fan Nation here tonight. With the cover, just a 2 count. Thought might have had him, but G able to kick out. LJ Ramos with the chip on his shoulder here tonight. Really wanted to prove to the Fan Nation that not wanting to be overlooked. LJ Ramos coming into this match as an underdog of sorts to many in the eyes of the Fan Nation. Danny G now coming back with a kick to the midsection. Oh, wait a minute. Ramos might have... Oh, I thought Ramos was going to take control, but no! Sunset! Flip powerbomb into a cover, only gets a 2 count there. I thought that was going to be it, but Danny G has won many matches with that exact maneuver now. Oh, hangs him up in the ropes. Goes for the 619, or the 502 as it should be so aptly named. Danny G out of Albuquerque, New Mexico. Oh. LJ Ramos thought he had it. Oh! Explodes with that suplex. Danny G hurled across the ring, going for the cover. This could be it. Oh, just a 2 count for LJ Ramos. Very impressive performance tonight in tonight's main event. LJ Ramos has been making noise in the Arizona Wrestling Federation as of late. This is maybe his first Crossfire main event. I'm sure it is. Maybe his first AWF main event in history, as I believe, if my facts are correct, going for a monkey flip. Nope, LJ Ramos just overpowers Danny G. Has him in the corner now. Oh, wait a minute. Danny G taking back control. Oh, my goodness! Danny G springs off the top rope with the Hurricane Rana. What now? Oh! Danny G, I don't even know if he touched the top rope. Springs right over, and LJ Ramos is down and out. Can he get him back in the ring and get a cover? Danny G might have the victory if he can. He needs to get him in the ring before the 10 count to be able to win this match. That he does. Ramos slow to his feet. G laid in wait with the right hand. Ramos with one of his own. Firing back is G. Ramos as well. Not giving any ground up to G. Oh, Ramos now. Oh, kick to the midsection. Danny G against the ropes. Misses with the elbow. Danny G hits him with the G cutter. This is gonna be it, folks. 1, 2, 3. That'll do it. Danny G, ladies and gentlemen, is your winner here on Crossfire tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoyed yourself with the matches. Your winner, Danny G, here in El Mirage. Folks, we'll see you next week on AWF Crossfire. This is Gabriel Anders. Good night.